Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I go by MSAWEBB on all platforms, which will be linked down below in the description. And I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark as well as eBay, although I've recently started listing on Mercari again and trying out Tradesy, so we'll see how that goes. So on this channel, you'll see everything about reselling, from what sold videos to hauls to unboxings, as well as some tips and tricks along the way. So if all that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can come back and see more of my videos. This is wine, by the way, not coffee. I mean, it's like, what time is it? It's 8:30, so wine's appropriate. I try to drink wine when I'm in my photography room where all the clothes are, like in lidded cups, because I spill. But all my wine ones were dirty, so coffee one. Today's video is going to be a haul. It is a Goodwill haul. So after this haul, I do have one more haul of Goodwill, gone to the thrift store items. But after that, I'm going to have to start doing different content because honestly, I cannot thrift or buy liquidation anymore until my sales improve. I know a lot of you can feel me on this, but my sales are not good. Well, not good for me. They're okay, but they're kind of like where I was 2 years ago versus where I was going about a month ago. Poshmark is being a little bitch, let's be honest. That being said, I do think one strategy that I'm not employing that I think would be really helpful right now is heavily discounted offers. I do think a lot of people are having success on sending 30%, 40% offers, which is great for the people who mainly shop at the bins or the Goodwill outlet, or even, most of their new items going in are thrift store finds. But since a lot of my new items going in are liquidation, which costs more than all of those, I can't just do 50% off these items. So I've kind of put myself into a corner right now with how things are going in the reselling community and the purchases I made right before all of this happened. But that's another reason I want to do this haul, because I can do this haul and then go ahead and start listing these items. So I can put some more thrift store finds, lower cost of goods finds in my closet. I'm also going to throw in some stuff where I talk a little bit more about myself. Some of you might be from where, like I said in my last video, that Hope from Racks to Riches gave me a shout out in her video. And in that video, and even Hope herself said some things that are really not accurate about me. And I realized I don't really talk about myself, my outside of reselling life, other than I have a baby and a dog. So I thought I would throw in some tidbits about me to go along with this. So I will be chatting a little bit about myself through this video as well, so you can get to know me a little bit better, which will be good for also all my new subscribers. All right, moving on into the haul. All these items are about $3 a piece, so you can keep that in mind. First up is my only purse. It is this straw purse with this floral print on it. I love it. It could be a beach bag, it could be a vacation bag. I thought this was super cool. If it doesn't sell by the time that I go on my cruise with my husband, I will be taking this. It's pretty clean on the inside too, but it's just a nice little tote to go on vacay or to the beach with. I love it. I think it's really cute. I could not tell you what these flowers are. I know I'm Southern, but I don't know. Another thing about that is a lot of people were saying, since I love Disney, yes, this is a Disney Spirit jersey. I have a ton of them. This one smells like maple syrup because it's Disney waffles. Don't ask me why they did this, but they did. I don't live in Florida. A lot of people were saying I lived in Orlando, Florida. I don't. I live in Georgia. I've never lived in Orlando, Florida, but that would be cool. That way I could have season passes as a Florida resident. It's cheaper. But I actually currently live in Savannah, Georgia, which is South Georgia. But I was born and raised in Georgia, but in North Georgia. Went to college at UGA in Athens, Georgia. Then lived in Ecuador for 2 years in the Peace Corps. Then moved to home for a while to work. Then moved to Philadelphia, where I went to law school for 3 years. Then after graduating, moved to New York City, lived there for a year in Brooklyn, and then moved to Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia was not my, well, okay. Georgia was not my idea. I did not want to move home to Georgia. My husband wanted the weather. And I said, if you're going to ask me to move back to Georgia, I'm only going to ever live in Savannah. Because I've always thought it was really beautiful here. And it worked out. I got a job here and we moved to Savannah. So there's that story. I live in Savannah, Georgia. My only other non-like clothing item is this pair of shoes. I don't really go through the shoes. But I did see these. They are Dolce Vita. These are the non-Target brand. The Target brand or whatever else they're sold is DV. Dolce Vita is their actual line. I got these because I just thought these polka dotted little sandals were cute. They had the block heel, the circular block heel. They also look like they'd barely ever been worn. They are 6.5, so that's super tiny, but still cute for the summer. The theme of this trip, and like I said in my previous haul, was let's go for summer items because we can't just buy coats forever. All right, next up is actually two of the same item, just in different colors. It's We the Free, our Free People, size large. It is just this like jersey top with the like ruffled shoulders. I have it in this purple color. Ooh, let go. Don't fall on me. Okay. And then I also have it in this blue color. So I did get both of those. Not all Free People is going to sell, but since it was like $3, it was a size large, I still picked it up. Also, like, interesting shoulders are doing pretty well these days. All right, going with the summer theme, I did pick up this Hawaiian shirt. This is by, what is it, Hilo Hatter or Hilo Hatter? It's actually like a pretty good Hawaiian print brand. It's just this yellow Hawaiian print tank or sleeveless shirt. And it's got these like wooden buttons. It is a size large, made in Hawaii. I know this can be hit or miss, but I did think it was cute. I liked the yellow, very happy color, so I picked it up. Okay, next up is this equipment shirt. So it is 100% silk. It's a button down with this snake print. I have picked up equipment in the past. It's an extra small, by the way, because I've randomly find it a lot around here. I think it's the like expensive career wear because we do have some hoity-toities in Savannah. So there are I do find equipment more frequently than other expensive brands. But it doesn't really do as well as you'd think for me. I don't know. Does anybody else have a really good experience with equipment? I would think that I could sell it for like $50, $60, but that doesn't actually usually happen. It's more like $30, $40. All right, next up is a waffle knit top by Chaser. I picked this up because it's an extra large, but it is just a black waffle knit. It has this butt. It has this button V-neck with these button sleeves. I'm a little tipsy. I realize it now. This is gonna be fun to edit. But it is just plain black, but I did like that it was an extra large, and so I picked it up. Okay, next up is a Prana piece. It is a size small, and it's just this white top with some like lace inserts. And, you know, I used to find Prana a lot. And I found a couple of pieces lately, but it had been a while. So to pick that up. Next up is just like a plain tank top, but I couldn't resist because it's a plus size. So it is Eileen Fisher, but it's a 2X and it's 100% silk. So that is why I picked this up. It's just like a cream tank, and it is actually the old Eileen Fisher tag, but I really don't think you can go wrong with a very solid plus size good material piece. So next up, fact from me. So I am married. I met my husband on the interwebs, dating websites. And it's not even like classy. I met him on OkCupid because I was in law school at the time and had no money and it was free. you know? And I got rejected by eHarmony. I did. Because I think I was honest and put I didn't make any money, and they rejected me. So okay, Cupid it was. I also didn't have like Coffee and a Bagel or Bumble back then. I'm old. I think they did have Tinder, but that was like a hookup thing then. And it kind of still is, but I know people actually date on that now. But anyway, that's how I met my husband. It was the summer after my first year of law school. We started dating, and we dated for a long time. We dated for 5 years before we got married. Somebody did say I had my honeymoon in Disney World. I did not. I was proposed to in Disney World. My husband did propose to me at the Floridian. We were facing Magic Kingdom. Fireworks were going off. It was excellent. Yes, it was my dream. I do love Disney, obviously. Anyway, and I did have my bachelorette party at Disney. I'll insert here, which was epic. That was a trip where I thought no one would come because it was expensive. So I invited like 25 people. 22 of them came. I had an army at my bachelorette party. It was kind of crazy. I went a little overboard there. Okay, next up is a pile of my favorite bread and butter brand, which is Torrid. These were all accidental. I was stalking a woman. She had like a big pile of like really cute prints in her arms, and like she was going to try them on. So I was like kind of like stalking the dressing room area, hoping that they didn't fit her and she would leave them there. They all fit her. But as I was like circling the tops there, I came across a lot of Torrid. My Goodwills don't put Torrid in plus size. They just see the 1 and 2. If you don't know, like Torrid has its own sizing, and put it in like small. Like that's not where that goes, but anyway. So it's Torrid size 1, and it is just a floral. Is this cold shoulder? Yeah, a lot of them are cold shoulder. Cold shoulder top. This one has butterflies in it, and it's just a floral print. I have another butterfly one. We'll get to it in a minute. Then I have a Torrid knit, super soft. This is size 1, so a 1X. Another floral. And we got another knit. I think they're all cold shoulder. But anyway, that's the front. Here you go. But this one is a size 2, so it's a 2X. So I'm not mad that I found all this stuff, and that the woman did not leave any of the prints she had in her hand. I guess they all fit. Bummer. But anyway, size 2, so 2X. And this is like all butterfly print. Still cute. A lot of this is from like 2001, so that's pretty new for Torrid. Then another of the super soft knit. This is a 2X, and it is just like a tunic tank. Torrid does well for me. I sell it pretty quickly. It's not a huge money maker, but definitely a solid 20 to 30 depending on the item. Maybe sometimes 18 if you get your like see-through tanks. But I do like picking it up. This is Torrid 1, so 1X. This is also a cold shoulder. They're all cold shoulders. Definitely donated by the same person, most likely. It's like very watercolory. I will say with Torrid, I don't buy anything below a 1, which is a 1X. They do have 0, which is like an extra large. I think they might even have large. Those don't tend to do well in Torrid. And I also don't buy their older tag, which is Torrid in pink. This next piece, and I have another shirt by the same brand, I couldn't look up, but it had a lot going for it, so I picked it up anyway, and turns out it's a pretty expensive brand. And they also have a collab with Anthropologie. Not sure this is an Anthropologie piece, but I still think it'll do pretty well. It's Aldo Martins right here. This one says designed and made in Barcelona. I don't think it's an Anthropologie piece. I think it's just one of its own pieces. But it's just this very pretty printed top with the embroidery here in the front. So I ended up like just picking this up based on style, thinking about summer, thinking about, I could probably wear it if it didn't sell. It is a size 14 US. but it had a lot of sellable factors. But so I picked it up without knowing comps, but the comps look really good, so I'm glad I did. And I have another one. Let me see. Here it is. Same brand. I like this one even more. It is got the very cute print. I'm pretty excited about these pieces. I think they'll do really well. I was looking, and the non-Anthropologie ones do around like 40-50 bucks, maybe even more. So I'm pretty excited. So I have been selling on Poshmark specifically since around 2016. I can't even remember why I started selling on Poshmark, but I do know this, that I started selling on Poshmark like stuff in my own closet, and I had no idea that people were going to thrift stores or getting liquidation and actually making money on Poshmark. I remember seeing articles about, and it might have been about the Deal Queen or somebody else who was just like talking about all this like business they have and making money, and I clearly remember thinking, how are they making money just selling stuff that they bought for themselves? They're losing money. Obviously, I just read the title of these articles, didn't read the whole thing. So like for the longest time, I had no idea people were like making money off of Poshmark or even eBay. I don't know. Just didn't know that was a concept. I kind of only thought that people were making money off eBay if they found like a rare collector's item and sold it for more than they paid for it for themselves. I don't know. But anyway, I did that from 2016 for a year. And then in 2017, I was watching YouTube, and I used to watch a lot of beauty guru stuff. And somebody there, I think her name was Lisa Stevens, was also selling on Poshmark and started talking about how she was going to a thrift store and flipping things for a profit. And I was like, what? That's a thing? I remember clearly in our apartment going to my husband and being like, I'm going to Goodwill. He's like, why? I was like, I'll tell you about it later. And I went, and then since from 2017 to now, 2022, so that's almost 5 years because I did it in September 2017, I've been reselling. I did take some time off when I was pregnant and when I first had my daughter, but otherwise, I've been doing this. All right, next piece I picked up because it is cute and it's plus size. So it's Sanctuary, which does retail for a lot, but doesn't resell for a lot. But I did like this floral printed shirt. Has kind of like a ruffle sleeve, and I think you saw it. It's a 1X V-neck. It's cute. I think it definitely will do pretty well. All right, now we're going to move into some definitely non-summer items. First up, we have Talbots, and it's size small, but it's like lambs. Look at them, and they're wearing little sweaters. How cute is that? It does have lamb's wool in it. Shouldn't it? Because it kind of like lets you think they do. It's a pretty small percentage. I think it's like 20%, but I still think it will do pretty well. Next up was a vintage piece. If you watch me for a while, you know I pick up a lot of vintage. This is just vintage Ralph Lauren. It is a size 12, made in the USA, 100% wool, right? Yeah, 100% wool. And it's just this knit wool, like maxi, or midi skirt. Midi skirt, I really debated on this piece. I wasn't sure I was going to get it just because, it's summer, spring. But, I said, if it didn't sell, that's fine until winter. Because I just thought it was really cool and I wanted to pick it up. Speaking of, we have a knit cardigan or hoodie cardigan. It's actually Anthropologie. Not Anthropologie. It's not Anthropologie. It's actually American Eagle. But it says hand knit on it, so I thought that would do pretty well. It's a size medium and it's 100% lamb's wool. So this is a really nice American Eagle piece. I'm sure it actually probably costs a lot in the store. All right, and then we have a pair of jeans. They are a pair of Hudson jeans, which I don't always pick up, but I like these because they were black, and then they had leather inserts in them, like in leather trim. These are a size 27. They still have like I think they definitely have been worn, but you can take this off. This is like the tag. but somebody had not taken it off. They are cotton tinsel lycra, so they definitely stretch. But this is actually real leather. It's lambskin leather. So it's really nice. So I think someone had closed down a boutique or donated like some old inventory of a boutique in the area, because they have these like tags. So it's not new in tags, it's like a boutique tag. Like boutique isn't, I mean, like a resell, like, you know, like a mentor, like I mean, like a store, a brick and mortar resale store, not like a boutique. But anyway, this is just J. Crew factory, which I don't like hardly ever pick up. But look at this print. It is a Hawaiian print button down. It does tie here in the front, and I just thought that was too cute to pass up. It is a small, but I still think it'll do well. There's another by the same print. Here it is. I found both of these items. This is a dress, same print, very cute. Shift dress. I get shift and sheath mixed up. But anyway, one of those. The size 4 J. Crew factory. I just really love the print, so I did pick it up even though it's factory. All right, I was really excited about this next piece because I've never found this brand, and it's not even the brand, it's the collab with J. Crew. But it is Universal Standard for J. Crew. I still think this collab does really well, even though it's not your standard Universal Standard. Size medium, and it's just this checkered top. It does have this like exaggerated, I think these might tie. I'd have to look up a stock photo. But I think this will do really well. I'm really excited about this piece. So next 3 pieces were my Y2K pieces. I do not support Y2K coming back. I lived it. I was born in 87. So, you know, teen years were in that. But money's money, and I will make money off the people who like Y2K. I don't understand why you like Y2K style, but that's okay. Okay, Abercrombie & Fitch. You got your like pale neon floral top. I think it'll do really well with those keywords. Another one being this tank top. It is by, what is this? Custo, Barcelona. Floral here in the front, but then it has like a girl here in the back with some sunglasses. I do think this will do really well. Maybe I should get on Depop, you know, you never know. I don't, like I said, I don't like these pieces, but I think they'll do well. Another one is this knit, it's by A. Milano, and it's just a mesh top, but it has this neon embroidery with some beading. It was sold at Loehmann's, so this is vintage. Sold for $50, but compare at $125, so that's pretty expensive. Anyway, so it is dead stock because it's vintage with the tag. All right, moving on to some more vintage. I picked this up because of the print again. It's that tropical vacation resort print. But it is a really cute dress. It's by R.J. Stevens. It's a size 10. And it's just like a fit and flare with this lovely Hawaiian print. I think it would, you know, I feel like it's bigger than a size 10. I will measure it though. All right, so ending a little bit again about me. I do reselling part-time. I am a full-time attorney. A lot of people might wonder, if you're an attorney, why do you resell? Because attorneys make a lot of money. I'm a nonprofit attorney. I assist people who are living in poverty. I'm a housing attorney, so, you know, my clients don't pay me. So yes, I do reselling because I don't make a lot of money. I do help people who need, so there is that. But I also need to pay my bills, so I do reselling as well. Moving along, we have ASOS, which I don't pick up all ASOS, but I did like the embroidery here. Thought it was cute. It could be worn as a cover-up or just like a tunic top or dress if you want to be scanned. if you want, you know, to have a shorter dress. Next is this Raj piece, made in India, 100% silk, beautiful piece with this embroidery. I don't know much about this brand. I don't think it's the brand that has the collab with Anthropologie. It might be, but I can't remember. It does look, you know, the longer tunic. I just really thought it was pretty. I do like it. I might ask my mother-in-law if my sister-in-law would like that. All right, so next we do have a Madewell piece. I'm picky with my Madewell, but this is a, what size is this? A size small, but it is a jumpsuit. I'm going to try to insert a stock photo because it's going to be hard to see. With short sleeve jumpsuit. I think that'll do really well. Jumpsuits do pretty well for me. Next we have a Free People piece. I'm picky with Free People, but I did like this waffle knit with these like mixed media or mixed fabric sleeves. I thought these were really cute. I think this will do really well. Then is a winter piece, but it was new with tags. It is cupcakes and cashmere. It's a size extra small, but new with tags, and it even has snowflakes, so it's definitely probably not going to sell for a while, but it's very soft, very cute. Last is an Anthropologie piece, and I think it's even an older Anthropologie piece, but I couldn't resist. It's Diletta, but look at this. It's a very pretty tank top. Again, looks like that watercolor floral. So I did pick this up, size small, and I think it's super cute. So I hope you enjoyed that haul. I will have one more haul coming up, but like I said, unless sales pick up, I'm not going to have that many more hauls coming up. So I'm going to have to come up with more content, because otherwise it's just going to be what sold videos, and at this point, sad what sold videos. I do have a couple ideas for things you might like to see, but if there's anything particular you want to see, especially now after learning about me, let me know down in the comments. But anyway, guys, I hope your sales are going well. I hope they're going better than mine. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Bye.